I'm Julieanne O'Connor, and I'm a published author. I'm an actor, host, entrepreneur, employee, and wife and mother. You may recognize me from the Doritos Super Bowl commercial, Pug Attack, which went hugely viral. You might want to Google it for a laugh. I'm the host of 3 shows, including the show Transforming Relationships. I've authored 2 books, including Spelling It Out for Your Man and Spelling It Out for Your Career. And I'm on the advisory board for 3 different companies that are in development. I'm also the founder of the SIO Dream Fund Scholarship. I'm a mother, and I absolutely adore my little daughter. I am also married to the love of my life, and I'm occasionally a foster mom, and I rescue lots of critters. What you might not know about me is that behind all of that, I'm hugely flawed and terribly imperfect. I grew up on extremely contaminated property. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, and I still remember the times that we would sneak to our neighbor's yard to use their well water while they were at work. But there was a whole new strange that happened after my father died suddenly, when I was about the age of 9. My father got sick with lymphoma cancer, and it was an aggressive form. When he died, that was a shock to our family, but we still didn't really know what had happened at that point. It wasn't until a few years later that we actually got a letter in the mail, and it said, "Don't drink your water, don't touch your water, and don't bathe in your water. But not only that, don't breathe the evaporation from your water." Then all of a sudden there were these cases and cases of bottled water that arrived on our doorstep, and we hadn't ordered them. And that took strange to a whole new level for me. Then came the doctors. We were flown to see all of these doctors in all these different areas. They would put us through all this testing, this psychological testing and physiological testing, and they would sit across their desk from us. And anyone who's ever gone to the doctor and got called into the office knows this is usually not a good sign. And they would say to us, "I'm so sorry, but there's a high likelihood that you're gonna get cancer and die from the stuff that you've been exposed to." I remember thinking to myself, wow, that sucks. I just had one question for them. Can you give me a date? Because if you can tell me when that's gonna happen, then what I'll do is I'll work backwards from that date, and I'll prioritize everything that matters. But they couldn't give me a date because we weren't sick. So I really set out on this journey to discover what really mattered. And if you were stripped of everything that was both physiological and then also material in nature, what at the end of the day really matters? And it was crystal clear to me that the only thing that matters are our relationships. So then I went out on this journey to find out what built the most meaningful relationships. And I would ask everybody that I met, what's the secret to a happy relationship? What's the secret to a happy marriage? And it was crazy because I discovered that 9 out of 10 people were complaining, and only 1 out of 10 was having fun. And I knew right away I wanted to do what the 1 out of 10 was doing that was different from all of the rest. I believe that if you're watching this right now, there's a reason. It's my mission to help put the relate back into your relationships. And I know you too have a story to share. By joining our community, we can all share our stories together. If you'd like to receive our free newsletter as well as some additional gifts, just sign up at spellingitout.com.